Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Captivating Conversations, authentic conversations to loving relationships. I am your host, Mattie Zarina Whitfield, and I want to thank you for joining us today. Today we have a question that came from a young lady, and she says, I'm a great mother, and I feel I'm the ideal mate. Why do I keep coming across or attracting guys who either just want to sleep with me or have none of the qualifications I want in an ideal man? Okay, let's talk about that. Now, we all tend to, she's not the, first of all, let me say, thank you for submitting your question to us. I truly appreciate all of your questions. Captivating Conversations would not be who it is today without all of your love and support and you all asking different questions to get just a different opinion on things, because we all have our opinions. You can take what I say and run with it. You can take what I say and let's talk about it. But something does need to be done in our authentic conversations to love in relationships, because that is our goal, right? Our goal is to have healthy, loving relationships. So thank you for sending your question. Now, she's not the only one. I've had a few people actually hit me and ask me, well, I really want a man, or I really want a woman. Women suck. I'm done with men. All of these different things. They really want to be in an intimate relationship. Young, middle-aged, old. Let's talk about that. One of the most important relationships that we tend to not value and hold as highly as we should is your relationship with yourself. That relationship is the relationship that you should focus on the most. Now, that's not saying that, oh, I don't want to date anybody. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm just going to be alone. No, it doesn't have to be in a loner state, but it does have to be from a place of authenticity to growing. So what that simply means is, let's do a self-evaluation and a check on how is our relationship with ourselves. Because the reality is, you're attracting what you are. What you're getting is the attraction that you're putting out. Most of those men, most of those women are mirror images of you. Now, that's not saying, you're like probably, well, I don't just want to sleep with people. I don't just want to do this. I don't just want to do that. Well, no, you may not just want that specific situation, but it's an energy that you're giving off that projects back to you what you're reflecting. Now, let's talk about it. Let's look at our relationships as a magnet. You are a magnet. And we all know that magnets do what? Magnets attract energy. They attract things of metal. They repel plastic. They repel things that are not attractive to them as that metal object. You are a magnet. So in our world today, we tend to think that, what do I need to do to add on to me to make me more attractive? What do I need to do to myself to make sure that I am becoming the person that I'm supposed to be? Well, actually, that's the wrong way to look at it. If you're a magnet, now follow me here. You got to follow me. If you're a magnet and you're adding more things to in front of the magnet, or you're putting things on top of the magnet, what's going to happen to that magnet? It doesn't have the same magnetic power, does it? It doesn't have the ability to have the full force to attract what is desiring, does it? So if you're the magnet and you're constantly adding on things to yourself to try to attract the person, the job, the experience in your journey that you're looking for, you're repelling it. You're making it more difficult. You need to do the complete opposite and let some things go. What does that look like? Some of those things that you may need to let go are past hurts. We walk around with a lot of past hurts, and it's not just relationship hurts. It can be grieving. It can be lost. It can be relationships. It can be situationships. It can be situations, disappointments, frustrations, all type of things. All of those things are things that you're tacking onto your magnet that's keeping you from attracting the ideal mate that you believe that you are. So that's where the self-evaluation comes in. Do you have any of those things? What are you doing to let go of those things, to release those things in your life because they're not properly serving you to your highest potential and divine self? That's a part of your journey. That's a part of the growth that helps you become the divine, authentic person that you're destined to be. So, letting go. Let's get our magnet cleared out because that ideal mate may be there for you. They may be in your vicinity, but right now they can't see you. Right now they can't attract to you because you have too many things blocking you. And the last thing that you want is to meet that ideal mate that could have been your ideal person, as you say it, that you want to be with, and then you repel them completely. You go on a date. Let's have an example. You go on a date with them and you're talking and you're sitting down and communicating and you love everything that they're telling you. And then you go into your past hurts and what he did to you and what she did to you. And oh, woe is me. Now this person may be smiling on the outside, but inside they're thinking, what the hell did I just go out with? She has issues. He has issues. They may still stay on the date. They may even call you later, but that turns into the person that just wants to sleep with you because they don't want to deal with your baggage. They don't want to deal with your issues. And that's not from a selfish standpoint, but they may be a person that's already dealt with theirs. Because in essence, you are responsible for making yourself happy. Nobody else can make you happy, just as nobody else can make you sad. You are what you are. You're happy when you're happy. You're not happy when you're not. That's a choice that only you can make. So in making that choice, you have to learn to self-evaluate and deal with what you have going on. Now, I'm not telling you to be single until you deal with it. I'm not telling you not to interact with people because we come into different situations and God places us in different situations that help us grow through and to be able to see what we have going on. So in saying that, oh, I'm done with men, I'm done with women, now you're missing your growth. Now you're missing what God has for you because each relationship is created for you to grow. They're all opportunities to help you get to the divine self that you're supposed to be. So if you go into this with unrealistic expectations, you already have your idea of what they're going to be like, then how do you ever get to who you're supposed to get to? It's work that has to be done. Consider the preparation process. We're always taught that you have to prepare for this test, prepare for this job. Think about it. You go to school for a bachelor's degree. How many years do you go? Minimum 4. You have all of these classes. High school, 4. Middle school, grammar school. All of these years that you have to keep taking tests, passing the test to get to the next grade. Think about it. I think, what is it, 3rd grade? If you failed that test in 3rd grade, the big exam, what do? They put you back. If you fail your test in life, you have to take it over. And that's not a good or bad thing. It's a great thing to be able to learn, but it's all in how your perception of it is. You have to be willing, and keyword, willing to go through the process to increase your magnetic energy, to attract the person that you desire. And then when you attract this person, you may see things in this person that you call yourself liking or not liking. Now, don't always come saying, I want this person to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. They're not perfect. We're all perfect in our imperfections. I love that quote because it means so much. We're all imperfectly perfect in our own divine imperfections. So with that, you may grow with this person. This person may grow into becoming the love of your life. This person or child may grow into becoming the child that you just absolutely adore. That child, just even all talking about all relationships, that child is created for you to grow. My son teaches me different stuff every single day. He's phenomenal. And my daughter. Children love, when you really love them, they love unconditionally. That's something that we lose as adults because we have so much baggage just tacked onto us and tacked onto us that you never seem to let go and forgive. Forgiveness. Have you forgiven your past? Have you forgiven your past loves? Have you forgiven your parents for whatever you felt they did to you when all they were really required to do was birth you? What are you holding on to? What are you trying to take to that next relationship? Do you want that person to become responsible for your baggage? No. It's called self-evaluation and loving yourself enough to go through the process to become the person that you're supposed to become. And in doing that, you have to own your own mess so that you can own your own blessing. So what I've included in this workshop, because this is such an important, or this video, is because this is such an important subject to me, because our most important relationship outside of the relationship you have with God, and God being the omnipotent God, not just the God that's dumbed down to any religion, but God being the omnipotent. That's the first relationship that's most important. And yours is the relationship with yourself that's most important. So I'm going to include a worksheet underneath so that we can get down to the bottom of what you really have going on. And it's nothing hard, just a few questions to actually make you think about what you have going on and why are you attracting this type of person or these type of situations and circumstances into your life. What is it trying to teach you? Are they all the same? Have they just been coming and coming? Have you been missing the mark on your task? And it's time to take it over? Let's see. Thank you for joining Captivating Conversations. It's truly a pleasure to talk to you every single week. Join us again here at mzwhitfield.com, or if you're here on our YouTube, Captivating Conversations. We love to talk with you. Don't forget to share this video and make sure you join our mailing list so that you'll be one of the first people to know when we air again. Do you have a question? Send it to me at info@mzwhitfield.com, or I've made it simple. Go there and just put your question in. See you soon.